Welcome to the channel, everyone. Today I'm starting a new project where I am going to be fixing all the sticky bits in the car. I'm going to be doing some repainting with some matched paint and everything. Kind of show you some tricks and everything, how to clean off the stickiness. That makes it very easy. This has been a long time coming for the stickiness in this car, so we're going to go ahead and get started with that, and I'll show you some tricks and some tips and some secrets. All right, so what I used is Neutrogena makeup wipes, I guess, but I used the good ones, the name brand ones from Walmart, and you know, sitting on the couch and did it, and it takes a little time, but it all came off. Once the sticky is all off and everything, I shot them with the few very light coats of the matte clear, and you can see they just turned out perfect. Very, very nice. Gives it a good texture and everything. Really turned out nice. I'm very pleased. Now these buttons, they do come apart very easily. They're not difficult to do. So it's a fairly easy process to pop these out. They're just basically clipped on. Now we're going on to the larger items, the surround, and I use the SEM trim black, which is just a perfect match, I think. And it's very durable. So what I did, I used borax laundry booster in a sink with warm water, and I think this is 330 grit sandpaper, and I wet sanded it with the borax under the warm water, and that removed the sticky and you know, removed that kind of that film, that tackiness, that texture you feel on all your stuff there. So this was a lot easier than using Neutrogena wipes. That would have taken me forever to do. So just sanded it really good under the water using the borax. It kind of gave it a lubricant, the wet sand, and just turned out wonderful. Now I'm going to go over and grab a piece here, the other section, and you could see this is before I painted it or anything. And I did take off the leather there, but I kind of popped it on to see how it would fit back, kind of squeezes on. But anyhow, you could see where I sanded it, and you kind of see the texture, how the stuff came off and everything, and that's all pretty much ready to paint. I used a little bit of paint cleaner and stuff. Okay, so we're finishing up the restoration of the interior and everything, and one thing that everybody has is this part gets sticky, and then when you try and clean it off, you start rubbing everything off. So, and these things are very expensive. If you were to buy this brand new, it's several $100s. So you don't want to use one because they're all going to be in the same condition. So there's a company that makes a stick-on. So basically what you do, you remove this, and I'll demonstrate that here shortly, but you remove this piece, and you actually replace it with this. This is not a vinyl sticker. This is actually plastic, and with 3M on the, well, I guess it's not 3M, but it's tape on the back, and you line it up and stick it on. But you remove this first, and I'll show you how to remove that. So this company, there's one in the United States, and I found this completely ridiculous. They sell this piece right here for $85, and shipping, they UPS this, standard shipping is $20 for this, which is stupid ridiculous. So I highly recommend, you'll know it once you find this company in the US and you want to order one. Just avoid them. You know, they're ripping you off. So what I did, I went onto eBay, and I'll have the link in the video below and down in the comments or in the description. But there's a company in Poland that makes these, and with shipping and everything, it's still pretty expensive. Was $50. But I ordered this on eBay, so you're protected when you buy it, and it only took, I think, 4 to 5 days to get here. It's super fast. is just like ordering anything else. And it's identical to what this, whatever this RX company, I can't recall exactly what their name is, but so they sell it for what, 105, I think it ends up being about $110, $120 with taxes, shipping, and all their crap. So I would highly recommend avoiding them. And going with this company, you'll get it for half price, exact same quality and exact same items. So I am going to go ahead and remove this one. So what you do, you take a knife, X-Acto knife, and you cut down this white line right here, and then you will actually pry this up. So we're gonna go ahead and do that right now. All right, it was fairly easy to get off. So what I did is I took a knife, X-Acto knife, I guess, and went right down the white part and put a slit, and then I slid it in there and slowly worked it up, and then just took a screwdriver and it popped right out. So it's just stuck on. It's just all sticky there, but got that off. Then I used a little rubbing alcohol and clean this all up. There's just a tiny bit of sticky residue. It just wiped right up, so it's all nice and clean. So kind of did a practice fit on it. It just absolutely fits flawlessly, perfectly on there. So what I'll do is I'll just peel this back up, and we'll line it up from the back like this, and it kind of, there's a little groove there, and just lay it down. So we'll go ahead and do that, and we'll get it installed. There it is installed, absolutely a perfect fit. It's got a little bit of texture, absolutely no stickiness on it, so it'll never do that again. This should be a permanent solution. We'll go ahead and install it in the car. And here's the final result, guys. It looks amazing. You're gonna see how the paint come out. There's the new indicator cover installed. You'll see how it matches so well. Now on the park brake, what I did, I just used Neutrogena wipes on the park brake, and it turned out it's the same color. I didn't have to clear coat it or nothing. Now I did spray paint the little tray there that opens and closes. I would spray it, and I taped up that chrome and then go back and forth to make sure it was free. The top here is just looking great, just looking great. I could wipe it off, don't have to worry about it getting scratched. The bottom's all painted now, no more sticky on there. So that's a huge, huge improvement. I got the new steering wheel installed and everything. Now, you know, I do have a whole set of buttons that are all restored and ready to go in if somebody wants to purchase those buttons, just the buttons alone. Now this I did replace. I was having issues with mine, and so I ended up buying a brand new one. I think it was a couple $100, I think. I can't remember exactly. So this is brand new. Now, Neutrogena wiped that probably, and then I'm gonna use the matte clear coat on that, and that'll get rid of that. So I have a few bits left to do. I have the door handle, I guess the window here. I have that to do yet. So I need to take the door panel off and get those off. That's gonna be probably this winter. I'll finish those up. So that's gonna be pretty easy. But back to the steering wheel switch, I'll post a picture up here in the corner showing you the result. What I did, use Neutrogena wipes, and then I matte cleared it all, and boy, it turned out really, really nice. But however, I was having issues with the buttons themselves, the connections, the electrical part of it. So anyhow, so that I need to do that. It gets really sticky up above here. I guess those are a little sticky, but everything else, that's like paint there, so that you don't have to redo all that. But just the buttons are what's bad on there. And then underneath, these are really bad. So I'll take Neutrogena wipes, and I'll get those all cleaned up, and then probably spray clear coat those. I was able to take that out and put LED lights in, so I know how all that comes out. So those are really bad for some reason. And then the other thing I need to do is replace the covers here or the vents and stuff. Now, just a spoiler, we do have a new digital clock coming out. So that's going to be replaced with that. I could buy the whole kit here for, I think, $400. It includes the center vents and the 2 side vents. So I may do that in the meantime until I get the digital clock in there. But the vents are what's really, really sticky. They're really, really bad, and all the dirt and stuff sticking to it. So getting pretty close. I'm going to change out all the carbon fiber to the dark carbon fiber. But it's going to be pretty neat getting that, getting the new digital clock and everything in there. I think it's going to be operated by Wi-Fi. So it's supposed to come out hopefully by the end of the year, this year, if not the first of next year. So other than that, I think in the back here, that's just starting to get sticky. So what I'll probably do is do the same thing as I did on the center console. I'll pull that removes very easily, by the way, and I'll probably get that. I'll redo that. The back's okay. I think that's about it. The biggest thing was the center console. That thing was horrible. That would collect all the dirt and dust, and just, I mean, it looked hideous in there. So now my car looks virtually new as far as the center goes there. Like I say, I just used Neutrogena wipes on that, and the sheen underneath was already the kind of the matte. So you'll find when you use Neutrogena wipes that everything's a shiny gloss black. So you have to do some kind of a matte clear coat to get it to the right sheen. But however, that turned out just fine. So overall, I'm pretty happy. I got the brand new steering wheel buttons in. I ended up replacing the steering wheel button kit with a brand new one. Scuderia now has these on hand. They're about $700 as mine were completely out. I did buy some used ones, and they worked for a while, or I guess I tested, I didn't use it, but I went almost 2 years without steering wheel controls, so that kind of sucked. But now we got everything working. I got the setup. I love my 2024 style unit and everything. I think it's a great addition. Man, it sounds good. Got the remote start in it with the push button start, the digital cluster. So the only thing I need to do is put the digital clock in when it comes out. But man, I'm really happy with this. It makes this car such a joy to drive, having it all modern and clean and restored and everything. And this is a 2013, so it's not an old car. All right, that's all I got. Thanks so much.